Chacho one more time. Chacho now brings it back to 5 points on the first possession of the fourth. Rodriguez single-handedly bringing his team back in. He got a foul on Ndaye from the other side against, and that'll be Ndaye's 5th right there, so that'll send him to the bench. Tavares may have to be called out a little bit sooner than Chus Mateo wanted, but being down 5, you got a little momentum. He's going to pull him out anyways. Tavares checks back into the game. Lessort on the bench with his 4. Zach Lede into the game. I said 0 for 5 from 2. Let's see what he can do. This team's going to need some offensive production from him. Huey all over Punter trying to help his team defensively. Smailagic to the basket. Lede one more time. Got to get it up. Gets it up just in time. That's an air ball. Here comes Real Madrid. One more time. Chacho steps back. He's got Tavares down low. Instead, he goes to Musa in the corner. Musa to the hoop. Musa up and under to Tavares. Who's going to kick up that ball? The big hands of Tavares get out of it, but Smailagic is going to be called for the foul. Oh, man. You knew this wasn't going to end with a big victory by Partizan here. You knew it was going to come down to the wire. And you see everybody go for that rock, but it's Smailagic. Once Tavares gets his big mitts on it, getting called for the foul. That's going to be his 4th. So you got the 2 big men with 4 for Partizan. You got the guy that you want the ball in his hands as Exum gets shooken down by Chacho. And that's his 2nd foul. So fouls are so important right now. That's 2 quick ones for Partizan in the first minute, as Madar is going to check back into this contest. Exum picks up his 4th right there, so he's got to go to the bench. His offensive production so key to Partizan. He'll be without him for a while. Tavares can't handle the errant pass from Musa. And that's a big turnover for Real Madrid. See if Partizan could capitalize on it here. Nunnally up top, being forced to his left, goes to the right anyways. Smailagic hasn't hit one yet. Now to the basket. Oh! Alan Smailagic goes up and over, penetrating to the hoop and throwing it down. Comes Chacho one more time. Now down 7. Chacho shaking and baking up top. Gets to the foul line, kicks it out to the corner. Musa to the hoop, and he gets it blocked by the backboard. Not touched the rim yet, but that's going to be the 3rd foul. And Smailagic is out of the game. That's number 5 after the big dunk by the young 22-year-old. He's going to go take a seat. It's going to be Matthias Lessort. As you see the block first by Smailagic, and then he trips up Chacho, but more importantly, that's number 5 after that dunk. So he goes to the bench. Partizan on 3 fouls here early in this game, and this becomes a foul shooting game. I got red all over my screen. You got Lessort with 4, Tavares with 4, Smailagic out, and Ndaye out, Exum with 4. And Madrid looking for anything they can. It's Chacho one more time. Sergio Rodriguez and Selko Obradovic cannot believe that Rodriguez is bringing his team back into this game, down 4, 78-74. Madar shakes it down, and there's a foul in the corner on Lede. And if that's on Musa, that's going to be number 4 also. That's going to put him in the red, I believe. Let's see what they call this foul on. Is it Arzonia or Musa? That's going to be on Musa. So Musa, with his 20 points, is in danger of going to the bench with one more foul. Punter's been quiet here for a while. Punter gets up in the air. This time he's got 4 on the clock. He's going to have to take it from deep. Punter trying to put a dagger in. Punter! You kidding me? Rattles one home on one of the biggest shots of the night so far. Chacho wants it back. Chacho with an easy layup. As the sea splits open and Chacho takes it to the hoop. and the defense is gone. And Sergio Llull knocks 43 total fouls in this contest, as Chacho just continues to light it up. 13 points, 3 assists. Now it's Hezonja wants one. Hezonja flushes the 3, and it's a 2-point game as Madrid fights their way back from down 16. And is Partizan going to get this ball over the half-court line? Hezonja almost had to pick. You got 1 second to get it over the half-court line, so they can't pass it back. Hezonja knocks down his first 3 of the night. And you see everybody, Rudy Fernandez back in the game. They're going to have to get this over in the front court. And they do exactly that. Punter wants to take you one-on-one. 10 seconds to go, and there's a foul up top. Make that the 3rd team foul. So both teams even on that account. We talked about the inexperience of Partizan and the fact that guys like Llull, Fernandez, and Rodriguez, who are in the game right now, have been there before. And they've done this so many times where guys from Partizan are trying to get there. Llull all over Punter. Punter clearing him out one more time. Punter wants it up over Llull. No foul called on that one. Might have been some contact. Tavares yanks down a rebound. Here's Madrid with a chance to take the lead. First time since early in this first quarter. Chacho steps back. Chacho rims it out. Rudy Fernandez with the loose ball rebound. 50-50 balls. So important. Another possession for Real Madrid. Chacho one more time to the hoop. Left hand. And we are all knotted up at 81 here at the Weissing Center. Still 6:16 to go. It is Llull off the punter. Partizan got in a little slowdown game when they had a big lead, and they haven't been able to do anything since. Offensively, they've been stagnant. Madar off the Llull. That's a wide open look as Madar makes the nice dish, fakes the look at the basket, draws big man Tavares away. And now Madrid with another chance to take the lead here. Tavares all by himself with Madar down low, and that's going to be a foul call on the backside, I believe, by Madar. The day looking for the travel. Who's going to be able to stop Sergio Rodriguez? That's the question. You thought it was going to be Tavares. We talked about guys that have stepped up at the right time. It was Goss in game 3, Ang in game 4, and now it's Chacho. Is he going to do it one more time in game 5? And he does. Sergio Rodriguez making 11 points here in the 4th quarter. And there's the foul right there. That'll be the team's 4th. So both teams now in the bonus. And it'll all be about foul shots right now as Madar is going to check back into the game. He comes in for Nunnally. How does Chacho get this thing up over 3 players? You saw the expression in Nunnally's face as he ties it up. Punter now. This time they don't want to give up the easy look to Llull. Madar back to Llull, and they wanted to get that foul on Tavares, but he does a good job of keeping his ground. Madrid, this place is going to explode. If they get the lead, it's Llull from deep. Llull knocks down to 3, and Madrid up 86-83 here in the Weissing Center. Punter scrapping on the ground for the ball. It's going to be a jump ball. That could be a possible turnover right there for Kevin Punter. He dribbled into 3 defenders. The question is he jumping against Tavares or is he jumping against Hezonja? And the fans are going nuts here in Madrid. 17-7 run here in the fourth quarter. Urzonia 1-1 earlier. Remember the diving Rudy Fernandez out of bounds to lead to the three-pointer. And he's going to win that tap. Also, look at this. Fernandez to Ewing. Ewing with the left-handed layup and a 5-0 run. I talked about the veterans, and they just know what's going on. They're reading each other's minds. As soon as Fernandez got that rock, Sergio Ewing took off. And now what does Partizan do to come back? You got to get Punter back in the game. Punter from deep. Gavin Punter makes it a 2-point game. There's still 4 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Rodriguez, is he going to get tired sooner or later? Urzonia with a fadeaway three. Oh! Mario Urzonia, 0 for 5 at 1 point. Comes back with a 3 of his own. Madar had Papa Petru wide open in the corner, but gets the foul called. I'm going to take a little break here as we watch Punter stick the 3. I'm sure we're going to see Urzonia's in a minute. That was off the backboard. Kevin Punter, Sergio, you enjoying a moment. Can't believe it, but look at that shot by Urzonia. He makes it look so easy when he goes from deep like that. Now Madar with some huge free throws with his team down 5. And that's a huge miss. And the fans are going nuts. Hoping for another miss here from Madar. Madrid has just been on fire here in this third and fourth quarter. 52 points so far from Madrid, with still 3:46 to go in this third quarter. Now Exum's going to check back in again with those 4 fouls, but they need him offensively. As Madar missing 1 keeps it at a 4-point game. I see Zana Musa warming up in the back corner of the Madrid bench. See if he'll be coming back in. But Ewing had the 5 points in a row. And Chacho giving his team the lead. Chacho to step back into Tavares. And Punter's going to make him go to the line. That's going to be 2 shots for Eddie Tavares, as Punter couldn't do much there, but try to get the ball down on the ground. And again, will Madrid relentlessly not give it up. They'll want to be that first team to lose a game 5 on their home court, while Tavares misses a big one right there to keep it a 4-point game, while Madrid is trying to become the first team to come back from an 0-2 deficit and win 3 in a row. Five-point game once again. Now it's Exum to the hoop. Gets shut down by Tavares right there, as he had taken Chacho to the hoop. Now it's the day off to Exum. Papa Petru will see what he wants to do with it. Brings it into Tavares. Tavares gets his hands on it. The Tavares factor is in. They can't get the 5th foul on him, and he's causing havoc inside the paint. And now Madrid trying to get one of their biggest leads of the night here. Chacho takes it out. You got Tavares down low with Punter one more time. You got to get into him quick. Tavares got to go to the basket. And that gets thrown right there. Punter was trying to pick up that 5th foul by getting the offensive foul. You got 3.2 to go on the clock. Sergio Rodriguez just walks by Rudy Fernandez and they talk it out. So these two know what's going on. They know what they want. Fernandez, watch for Rudy Fernandez, watch for Chacho with 3 seconds to go. Oh my goodness! Sergio Llull with the mandarina that might win this game. Madrid up 8, 95, 87. Punter needs to do something. He wants the three. Punter, short. Foul down low. Who's it on? It's going to be Partizan going to the line as Chacho gets called for the foul. Boy, bodies flying all over the place. Look at you. You knew it was. Chacho told Fernandez to set a pick for you. Yui comes off the pick and drops the three. They've done this over and over again. I told you right in front of me, they spoke to each other. He said, go get Sergio. And Lasort, another miss. And you see, there's on Yabusele, Gabriel Deck on their feet, feeling the fact that they are going to the Final Four. Yabusele will not take part in it. And neither will Gabriel Deck, but they're just happy that their team is getting that. Musa looks like he's hurt over there trying to warm up to come back into the game. But right now, a 7-point lead, 2:22 to go. Madrid can end this with a big possession here. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Sir, absolutely taking over for his team. I told you before this game started, this is going to be all about Sergio Rodriguez coming out and doing what he did in games 3 and games 4. We talked about it. Game 1, only 5 minutes, 0 points, 0 for 3 from the field. Had 2 assists in that game. Game 2, 11 minutes, 1 for 4 from the field, 5 assists in that contest. Game 3, 18.5 minutes, only 3 points, but had 4 assists. But changed the dynamic of that game in Game 3. In Game 4, 18 minutes, 21 seconds, 8 points in the field, 7 assists and a couple rebounds. And do we really need to go over tonight as Exum misses another free throw? 19 points, 6 assists for the young man, Sergio Rodriguez, as Madrid will not be the first team to lose a Game 5 on their home floor in the EuroLeague. They're going to have to wait one more season for that to happen. With 2:03 to go, I hate to say it's over, but it's not looking good as Madrid knows how to play with the lead. They're going to take as much time off this clock as they can, unless Chacho can get himself to the basket one more time for an easy layup. But up top to Tavares. Tavares tries to tap dunk it. Can't get it to go down. Steps on the line. And that's going to be Partizan ball. Let's see if they can get this down to a 2-possession game. They get a 3-pointer here. You're down to 5 points. And that changes things quickly. Exum gonna want to bring it up quickly. You don't have much time to play offensively. Madrid's obviously going to protect that 3-point line. Exum goes up for 2 instead off the glass. Now you got a 2-possession game, but it's 6 points. Big defensive possession here for Partizan. Can they stop Madrid from getting an easy look, get a rebound and get out on the break and put some pressure on Madrid in the next possession? Yui wants it one more time. He's feeling it off the Chacho. Chacho, he's short. Rudy Fernandez with another loose ball rebound. And I mean, that is huge. That's 2 big ones by Rudy Fernandez. Remember the runner from inside. Chacho wants it one more time. Chacho's long, and Rudy Fernandez does it one more time, but Arzonia. And they want to get it up quick if they can. Punter into the corner as quick as he can. Exum. Leday wants it from 3. They went the opposite way. Zach Leday does it, and they did it within 9 seconds. So there's 47.9. A good stop and get to the basket for a quick 2, and then maybe foul as they try to pressure up at half court. Anga close to being trapped. He is trapped now. Can he get rid of it? Anga out of bounds. Madrid to the line. There's Lasort with the rock right there. Exum now gets it. Now he's going to want to take Rudy as quickly as he can. Instead, they're going to take more time off the clock. Punter out to Lasort. That's not the guy you want outside the 3-point line, but he is. And that's off, and there's a foul from behind. Zach Leday flying in as Urzonia pulls down what might be the biggest rebound of the night. As Partizan looking for the foul in the corner. That was about the same spot that Punter ended game one. And you see the day coming up over the back. And now that changes everything, as Mario Urzonia goes to the line, and he can make this a 5-point game. Urzonia 76.4% on the season. Looking to make his 2 biggest free throws of the year right now. And he rattles out the first one. 24 seconds on the game clock. That's it. The nerves are there. If he misses this one, Partizan's got another chance to tie this thing up and send us to another 5 minutes. That one goes straight through. Now you got to get a 3 up quick if you can. If you're Partizan, Exum trying to look for Punter. Instead, he goes to the sort. Not the guy you want with the ball right now. Punter kicked out around Exum. Up. That's not Exum's shot at all. And that'll finish things off here at the Wiesing Center, as Anga's going to dribble out the clock, and Real Madrid comes back from 0-2 and takes the 5-game series, winning on their home court, and will go back to the Final Four one more time in the most unimaginable fashion. Down 16 at half. Eddie Tavares with 3 fouls. Madrid scores 59 second half points, 30 in the third quarter, 29 in the fourth. And they send Partizan away back to Belgrade as the dream season ends for Željko Obradović. And Partizan Mozart bet Belgrade here at the Wiesing Center. Everybody thought it was over at halftime. Everybody but Real Madrid, and Željko Obradović, who had our halftime reporter, told us that he had to beat Real Madrid. There's no way that they had that game won. It's Real Madrid, and they know how to win games like this. And it's the end. It's the experience of Rudy Fernandez, Sergio Rodriguez, and Sergio Llull. Chus Mateo decides to go with to take things over in the second half. And man, Madrid fans just have to love what Sergio Rodriguez did for this team. Sergio Rodriguez, 19.6 rebounds in 19 minutes, had 13 points total coming into this 5th game, and drops 19 points. But it's not only the way he did it. There was 13 of those points in the 4th quarter when they needed him the most. And never has A La Madrid, the song, sounded better than it does right now at the Wiesing Center from Real Madrid fans, as their EuroLeague season here at their home court is finished. But their team will be traveling to Kaunas, Lithuania in just about a week's time. And nobody remembers, as we'll talk about it here coming up, the matchup that they'll have once they get there. I'm sure they're not thinking about it right now. That's something you'll think about as time goes by. You see the brothers there, Yabusele walking off the court. Kevin Punter so dejected, doing everything he could to win this game for his team, but just not enough. And a painful 4-point defeat by Partizan, as they were only able to score 39 points in that second half. And of course,